I was actually quite a fan of Mudmen, and then you became their singer for a bit.
Yeah, I did it
My
for,
God.
6 years. And obviously, the time over COVID is a little bit hit and miss because we weren't working that much. We were doing the drive-in shows, which
Yeah.
was a bizarre experience. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically, I got an email out of the blue from Sandy Campbell, one of the Bagpiper brothers. They are the band, and so over the course of the band's 20+ year history, people have come and go. It's like, Robbie, Sandy's brother, describes it as kind of like a hockey team. It's a traveling hockey team, and guys come and go, but they're like the captains. They steer the ship. It's their gig. And I got basically a cold call from Sandy, and it's like, hey, would you be interested in coming out and playing for Mudmen? Would you be interested in auditioning to be our guitar player? And I thought about it for a while. I was like, that might be really fun, and I've always wanted to try it. And I've always been too mired in other things to actually give it a proper go.
Okay.
So I thought maybe this is a good opportunity. And so I start learning the songs. They send me the work. And I had a trip booked for, I was going to Cuba for 11 days, coming back for 3 days, and then I was going to Las Vegas. And before I left for Cuba, Sandy called me. He's like, okay, there's a bit of a problem. Our singer is stepping down, like effective immediately.
Whoa.
Do you think you could not only become the guitar player, but could you be our lead vocalist? And could you be ready to go on a 3-week tour in 3 weeks?
Wow.
So
Jesus.
I took a little travel guitar, and we were staying in the Bay of Pigs in Cuba, which is, you go live in someone's house, and we were there for scuba diving. And I brought this little travel guitar, and I learned 40 or 50 songs in Cuba between dives.
Oh my God.
And there's all these.
That must have been special for Claire.
It was. She wasn't there. She wasn't there. I was
okay.
on my own. Yeah. So I was in full work mode, and I was playing with the
Stellar.
locals too, and it was weird. So I guess at one point there was about 7 or 8 kids just sitting outside my bedroom window, listening to this weird Celtic music from some white guy, and
Hilarious.
it was a really surreal experience, and it ended up being a memorable trip. But I managed to get ready in time, and we went on the tour, and we played way the hell up north, and it was like a 22-hour drive, and it was just like trial by fire. Like I think we had half a rehearsal, and it was just hit the stage and go.
Wicked.
Wow.
It was terrifying, in retrospect, but
Shoot the
I'm glad I
rehearsal.
did it.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. And how long were you with them then?
It was about 6 years. Yeah. So
Cool.
I can't remember what the exact number was. It was 400 and something shows, something like that, and X amount of tours. And we played all over Canada and the U.S. and it was a great experience. The traveling, and it actually, without being in Mudmen, I never would have gotten into the Fossils again.